So in this video we're going to be taking a look at two tents from the OEX range. Now, early on last week I did a video of the new OEX phoxx 3 and I thought, hands on heart, but a lot of the OEX fans would actually look forward to seeing this tent, but I was so wrong, because a lot of people are saying there's no way in the cat and hell's chance they would get rid of their phoxx 2 or even get the phoxx 3 when the phoxx 2 is a tent they like. And it wasn't just 2 or 3 people, it was a lot of people what were saying it. And even the lady at Go Outdoors, when I went to get the phoxx 3, says they cannot see it outselling the phoxx 2 V2. So one lady says to me she's going to buy her husband a tent. She's not sure if the phoxx 2 is still her choice or the phoxx 3. Now I'm here to show equipment, me camping, me outdoors and stuff. I'm also here to help people like yourselves if you're thinking about buying a piece of equipment. If I've got it and you need to know something, I'll do a video about it when I have time. And the lady says they don't really have a lot of money to be, you know, wasting on a tent, so they want to see which one side by side is the best. So that's what today's video is about, the phoxx 2 and the phoxx 3. Now already you can see, but the logo on the bag has changed compared to the new design now. This phoxx 2 we're talking is definitely five years old, but it's still going strong. I can't believe the love and everything else what people have for the phoxx 2. Now we're going to get both tents set up, I'll bring you back, and then what we'll do then is we'll just go over the sizes, show you the difference between them. I think it's the size what's going to be the overall winner with these two tents. So because phoxx 2 were out first, that's the first one we're going to do, get the phoxx 2 set up. And this little bit of land I'm on is actually where I do a lot of my hot tent camping in winter time. So we've got a nice stretch all on that back wall right to there what's flat land. So it means in the winter we will be bringing some of the bigger hot tents out and spending the night in them. And when we're going to be heading towards storms, especially at the weekend, we're going to be putting tents out what I've got, leaving them out, and I will be in probably another tent down here somewhere, keep an eye on the tents through the night when the storms hitting, the high winds, the rain and stuff like that, and then I can keep an eye out on which tent lasts at certain points of the night. So yeah, with access to this it gives me a lot of capabilities for different videos, and that's one thing I'm trying to do. I want to try to be different on YouTube to other camping channels. I want to show more, do more. But yeah, hot tent camping, this is where I'll be doing it mainly in the winter time. Through the summer I am setting my stoves up in the garden and then practicing certain cooking ideas, and then I know when it comes to winter time in the hot tent I can do the meals no problems. Just unclipping these here. Right, let's get the inner out for the phoxx 2 first. So here you have it, this is the inner of the phoxx 2. You can use it like that in summertime if you really want to do, if you're guaranteed no rain. Load of ventilation, top and the bottom. Now what we need to do is let's set out the phoxx 3 just with it in there like this as well. So previously on the video what I did of the phoxx 3, I talked about how they've changed the goldy orange looking colour on the tents. I think you can see that now, unless the phoxx 2 has faded over time. But I don't get no direct sunlight. A lot of direct sunlight fades material, doesn't it? But yeah, I was right. It seems like they may have changed the colour slightly towards, leaning towards the Van Gogh tent colours. So there you go, as you can see, the phoxx 3 is all set up. It is a bit taller than the phoxx 2. So you can just sit up in this. If you're slightly under 6 foot, you'd be alright sitting up in the phoxx 3. If I could show you, I'm 5'9", I think, and I can sit up and I've got a good 4 inch above my head. I just think the colour has worn actually, you know, over time. There we go, in the phoxx 2. Yeah, same again. We've got about 2 inch, so it could be about 2 inch bigger on the inside, the Fox 3. But yeah, the Fox 2 is still plenty of room to move around in, unlike the Fox 1. If you've ever had the Fox 1, you know what I mean by that. So overall, they're both are sort of the same design, but for the Fox 2, it's pretty much same all the way around it, innit? With the air vent from there, obviously, to the other side down there, and to the top where the pole goes through. That is the same with the Fox 3. So it's the same sort of vent area, just a little bit bigger on the Fox 3, innit? All the poles clipping the same, notes change there. They go through this sleeve at the top part of the tent, and then one on the bottom part of the tent with another air vent near your feet. So really at the moment the tents are not much difference, just that little bit of extra room within the Fox 3. As you can see, they look identical right now, don't they? Both tents, the fly sheet is exactly the same, 5,000 hydrostatic head, and the tent floor is 4,000 hydrostatic head. But believe me, I've had this tent out in Storm Kara, Storm Dennis, and another one. Never leaked, never even budged with the amount of wind this tent took. It absolutely did brilliant. You love boy, girl. Girl, boy, what are you? Yeah, it's definitely a girl, I think. Obviously it's had its things snipped off. It's not my dog, it's my mate's. What's up? Hey? Come for a cuddle, have you? What? No, you're not licking my face. Don't know what you've been doing. No, down. Right. This is the Fox 3. Let's get this attached. There we go. Right. Let's get it attached, get it tied out, and get it done with. On the Fox 3, they've got these hoops here where you just fasten your fly sheet on with. So it looks a bit like that there. Well, the Fox 2 doesn't have that on my one anyway. So it doesn't have them. So I have to actually fasten it around the pole there. Now, I'm not sure if the newer designs, or let's say the newer models of the Fox 2, they've slightly changed that. I'm unsure about that. But like I say, mine doesn't have that. But mine is over 5 years old. There's a bit of a tip for you here. I saw someone doing a video of this tent of the Fox 3, and they attached the fly sheet to these fabric hoop things there, and some that I mentioned, and he did get back to him and say it helped. At the one corner of the fly sheet you'll get like these little clips, and at the bottom of the tent you get the female side, let's say, and you connect them together first so it holds the fly sheet in the right position. So it's just connected to the bottom pole. You do that both sides, and then when you come to fasten the fly sheet on, it'll be perfect in place for you. So people have been saying, they say it's a 3-man tent, but this vent here, compared to the amount of mesh on the inside, it could have done with being bigger. It's quite a small vent. It only goes, so it ends about here. Yeah, it's only the length for that, so I'm saying about an 8-inch vent thing from the fly sheet. So that could have been being a lot bigger, probably the full length. If there's 3 people in this tent, condensation will be horrendous. So that could have done with being made a hell of a lot bigger. That's just my opinion about it. It seems to be too small to get enough airflow through if there's 3 people in it. By yourself, it more than be enough. But like I say, if there's 3 people in there, that needs to be a lot bigger. Right, so that is the Fox 3 all set up. 1 man in his extremely luxury area, or 2 people and their rucksacks. You can also put them each side of the door if you want. There's not a lot of room there. And you do get a little air vent flap there to stop the wind getting in. You do have another pegging out point there in case it's really windy. You really want to get it down tight. Yeah, the phoxx free. It could have done, so it's got a bit of velcro there. It could have done with like one at the bottom and then one at the top, so there's not one here. So that will flap around in high winds. So it could have done with another velcro piece there. You can see there, you know where I've been pulling it and wrapping it around poles. Seems to be coming away a bit now, doesn't it? We'll see how it goes. If it ends up leaking, we could actually just put a bit of tape seal around it ourselves. But now I'm intrigued to see what the phoxx 2, the new updated version, look like. So with the OEX phoxx 1, that is a perfect tent for stealth camping. The phoxx 2, yeah, you can get away with it, but I think the phoxx 3 is an absolute no-go for stealth camping. It's just a little bit too high for that now. Like I said, the phoxx 1 is better for stealth camping than the phoxx 2. If people are interested, we'll get the phoxx 1, 2 and 3 out side by side. We'll have a real good look at them ones. I know the view numbers aren't going to be high, not a lot of people are going to be interested in it, but it's just a good information video for people who's, let's say, first time camping. Something hard in that ground there. For first time camping, a bit of information on which tent they might like to use. Like these tents here. So you got the phoxx 2, what I'm using, setting up right now, let's say, where it's good for probably all year round. Let's say both tents are probably good for all year round actually. But with the phoxx 1, that's really good for like summer camping. You know, if you're going to be out and you're not in your tent till about 10:30, you can just lay in your phoxx 1, get some sleep. You're up again at 5 o'clock in the morning when it's light. Phoxx 2, you start going into slightly darker nights, let's say. And over winter time, I think the phoxx 3 will probably suit you a lot better. But there's other tents out there. I'm not saying these are the best tents on the market, the budget tents. There's a lot more tent companies out there what do tents, what may, well, let's say, could be better. I'm not saying OX is the best range out there, because there's obviously more expensive tents. The phoxx 3 at the moment, you can pick it up for £99. I think the phoxx 2 is £69, and the phoxx 1, I think that's £49 at the moment. As from when uploading this video, May the 2nd, which is this one, 5 centimeters higher than the phoxx 2, 50 centimeters wider than the phoxx 2, 2.3 kilos in weight, 2.1 kilos in weight. They've made some changes. Would the phoxx 3 be the better tent, or are people still thinking the phoxx 2 is the better out of both of them? Let me show you a few things that they've changed anyway. But yeah, that's the difference. The phoxx 3 is 5 centimeters higher than the phoxx 2. The phoxx 2, 2.1 kilos. The phoxx 3, 2.3 kilos. There's hardly anything in it. You're getting more room, 5 centimeters a bit higher of the phoxx 3. Let's have a look at some other bits and bats, what they've changed about the tent. Now, I can't say they've changed it because, yeah, they have changed. This one, the phoxx 3, is different to the rest of the phoxx ones altogether. Yes, it's bigger, it's a bit wider, but let me show you some of the things they've changed. So the bottom of the phoxx 2, they came down with the material right to the end and they stuck their X on it. The vent is under there. But when you go to the phoxx 3, this way they've changed it for some unknown reason to the black, and there's no X on it. This is the same colour as the OEX phoxx 1 used to be, but there's just no X there. You know, so they've changed that. The doors, this storm proof is it, whatever you call it, is still there. It needed another bit of velcro here. All the same bits are there. They put the logo at the bottom here and here. This is the other thing. I think now you can just see where the vent is from the shadow of it. For 3 people, It needed to be a lot bigger, but with the vent you do get that inside it to keep the vent open, but they put this like spongy stuff inside to keep it to the shape. The Fox 2, they never did that, but the vent is still from there to there, but it's a 1 to 2 man tent. I'd say it's always a 1 man tent. They say it's a 2 man, and same again, they've got the little bit of foamy stuff there to keep your vent open if needs be. So inside the Fox 3, that's the bigger air vent what I'm on about. These are your tie out points, you know, where you pull the door up like so, and at the back, well, it's the front, sorry, there's the very small air vent where 3 people are going to be breathing into it. That should have been made at least the full size of this, just to give that extra airflow for 3 people in here. You get 2 pockets there, 2 pockets there, and you get your lantern holder. So as you can see, your vestibule area is very small. I'm only a size 8 and they just barely fit in there. There's no room for your rucksacks if there's 2 of you, unless you want to push it so the material's pushed outwards. But yeah, there's no doorway at all. So with the Fox 2, same again. The vestibule area, your doorway, your porch area is just the same. Unless you want to stick a few things down there. But as you come in, your foot area, then you turn round. I'll move down a bit if I can. Yeah, there's your air vent. It's probably the right size for 2 people. Your lantern hook is there. All your tie out points for your doors, your zips. But like I think I've said in the video enough times, the Fox 2 is definitely a 1 man tent, and his rucksack and a bit of his equipment. The Fox 3, 2 men at a push with the equipment, or 1 man and his luxury apartment. But yeah, apart from that, there's not much more difference, is there really? Right, so as you can see, both doors of the tents are now open. Each tent has 2 doors, one left, one right, one left, one right. I'm sort of like hitting the top of the inner with my head on the Fox 2. Like I say, I'm only 5'9", not very tall. Now if I go over to the Fox 3, yeah, that extra 5 centimeters, you feel it there. Yeah, you just feel the benefit of that little bit of extra room. So apart from the size, they've really not changed much. Yeah, the bottom air vent's different colour, that's not a big deal. Overall, that's only the difference in it. 50 centimeters bigger than the Fox 2. Width, they weren't saying the length of it. I'm gonna guess about someone who's 6 foot 2 or 3 should be all right in these tents. Yeah, 50 centimeters wider than the Fox 2, 5 centimeters higher, and 2.3 kilos in weight, 2.1 kilo in weight. Is it a close battle? That's what I'm thinking. Could you just think now, if you're just going to buy these tents and you're just like weighing up your options, the Fox 2 is normally around the £100. You know, because Fox 3's out, £99, new out, so they've lowered the Fox 2 to make this more noticeable, I do think. But as they're lowering the price of the Fox 2, you'd probably just be as good getting the Fox 2. But if you want that little bit of extra room and you're willing to take a little bit of extra weight, go for the Fox 3. Myself, I thought this video with me were going to be all for the Fox 2, but now I'm completely torn 50-50. The OEX Fox 2 is a legendary tent. Everybody who's got it absolutely loves it. That tent, not this one, but that sort of tent, has been Lake Districts, Peak Districts, camping around Scotland. Not my one, what I've seen on YouTube. That is a very, very popular tent. But I know a lot of people are going to say I don't need the Fox 2 when I've got the Fox. I don't need the Fox 3, sorry, when I've got the Fox 2. Just bear in mind, you're getting that little bit of extra room with the Fox 2, Fox 3. I'm getting well mixed up now. The video's coming to an end. So you get what I mean. There's not much difference. It depends on what you're looking for, really. I'll leave it 50-50. Thanks for watching. I'm going to stop messing up now because I've been talking away for so long. If you want to see more of me on the channel, camping and all that sort of stuff, do press here to subscribe. I'll share a review video of the Fox 3 up there for you. I got it right that time, so you can check out if you're looking at it. And I'll share a link in the description of the Fox 2 so you can check them both out at the same time. If I can, I will put my logo here and I put both Fox 2 and Fox 3 there. If not, that'll be the Fox 3. Description below will be the Fox 2. I'm getting well mixed up, so thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.